Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this Facebook Live. It is Wednesday, the last day of January, January 31st. Incredible weather on the way for the end of January. We're going to get to that in a moment. But first, of course, we want to remind you we're live every weekday morning on Facebook. It stays on your feed throughout the day so you can watch it whenever works best for you. We make it into a podcast. You can go to inform.com/podcast, look for the Inform Minute or anywhere you find your podcasts. Plus, we're all over all of the social media platforms. So please follow us anywhere that you prefer to do a little scrolling throughout the day. We appreciate it. Or just wake up with us on First News 5 to 7 every weekday morning. Okay, we've just been talking about this. It just keeps getting better and better, though, and I can't even comprehend
I know.
January still.
Yeah, crazy.
Bragging on this weather. So tons of sun. Already seeing that this morning. Sun is now up, shining brightly. And it'll be with us all day today. So it's a sunglasses advisory kind of day. Temperatures this afternoon near 50. Looking at 53 Fargo, 52 Grand Forks. Both of those would set new record high temperatures for today. The record today is 44 in Fargo, 43 in Grand Forks, both from 2009. So not that long ago, within memory for most of us.
Sure.
So great day. Light wind too, which is just an added bonus.
Yeah.
Out of the west, 5 to 10 miles an hour. I feel like so many times I say like, well, if you want the warmer air, you can't hate on the wind.
Yeah.
Not today, no wind today. So really comfy day. Do something outside. We start the day off with sunshine tomorrow. We'll see increasing clouds as the day goes on, and that kickstarts a very long, gloomy, gray stretch. So if cloudy skies make you feel not so happy, you're not alone. But here's your warning to enjoy the sunshine for today, because we've got a lot of gray sky coming soon. It doesn't do too much to our temperatures, though. I still have 40s, a couple days in the upper 30s to finish out the 10-day forecast. Well above average for this time of year.
Okay.
Average is in the upper teens, so 30s and 40s, not bad.
Yeah, still a treat.
A little bit more of an active pattern into next week, just meaning we've got a couple small precip chances, maybe a few showers around Wednesday, which is 1 week from today. As temps drop toward the end of the 10-day, we could mix in a little bit of snow. So you can find that, of course, on inform.com or on our Storm Tracker app. You can check to that 10-day forecast. In the meantime, you got to do something outside today.
Yeah. Take advantage.
The other thing I should bring up, the all-time record high temp for January. So the warmest temperature ever recorded in the month of January is 55. That was from January 5th, 2012. So also not that long ago. And we're forecasting 53 today. So not only could we set a new daily record high temperature, but potentially threatening the all-time January high temperature.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, we'll have to watch the numbers closely this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Okay,
Thank you, Lydia.
Thanks.
WDAY is tracking breaking news. There was a large police presence at the Grand Inn in Fargo this morning. That hotel is just off 14th Avenue South. Our news crew scrambled over there to the scene. There was a SWAT vehicle there at one point. Also, at least six squad cars. We were counting quite a few squads outside of the hotel. All of the officers have since left the area. We do have calls and emails into Fargo Police to get a little more information. We know 2 people were taken away, or at least put into a squad car with police. And we did see damage to the building. At least one window was broken out at the hotel. So stick with the news leader for updates throughout the day.
All right, new this morning, 1 person is dead and another hurt from a head-on crash that happened in Polk County, Minnesota. Minnesota State Patrol says that the 2 cars were heading in opposite directions when they ran into each other. The driver of one of the cars, a man from Euclid, Minnesota, died. He was not wearing a seatbelt. The driver of the other car was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
Fargo police officers are asking for your help finding a man they believe was involved in a hit and run. They've posted his picture on their Facebook page, so you can go and take a look. They say that the car he was driving hit a pedestrian on Monday along 45th Street and 9th Avenue, kind of near the Conlins area. If you have any information, you're asked to call Fargo Police.
All right, new overnight, we now know that the site of an ongoing investigation where a shot was fired from a gun yesterday is now cleared. At least 1 shot was fired by a North Dakota BCI agent during an attempted arrest. They were serving a felony warrant arrest. Agents with the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension are actually now leading this case and the investigation to avoid a conflict of interest because the agent who shot the shot was with the BCI. So that's how that's kind of working. We're expecting to learn new information about that shooting and what exactly happened within a week.
Right now, the United States is preparing for military retaliation to a drone attack that killed 3 U.S. troops in Jordan. Since the attack, President Joe Biden has vowed the U.S. would respond. Right now, it's believed that an Iranian-backed group was responsible for those deaths. and that the U.S. may spread several attacks out over the next few days. One thing for sure, a strike is imminent.
All right, today on Hot Mic with Don Mizzo, it's one of the biggest games in the Shack's history. South Dakota State coming to town this week, led by Fergus Falls' Ellie Colbeck. She'll be joining Dom this morning on the show. Plus, there is another Bison heading to the Super Bowl. We catch up with Spencer Waggy? I don't know how to say his name.
Waggy, I believe.
Waggy. Okay, so he was on the 49ers this year, so he's going to be talking about being at the Super Bowl. That's exciting. You can watch Hot Mic with Don Mizzo from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inform.com.
And don't forget, now is a great time to get your Inform.com subscription, 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to check it out.
And then join us the rest of the day on air as well. Our next newscast is at 11 o'clock, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we'll be back tomorrow morning with First News from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.